After 3 years of torture, it was not in vain. Now, because of this, the system has picked him to be the unparalleled master of the licking dog system. The licking dog system prompted, if you make this girl fall in love with the host by more than 95%, you will succeed in reversing the situation and become the one she licks. Dog. Reminder, the licking dog system is not the host's personal property. It can only facilitate the host's licking movements and consumption. Every time the host licks a dog goddess, all costs incurred during the process will be borne by the system, but personal costs will not be borne by the system. For example, buying a house, buying a car, eating alone, and having fun alone, all expenses that are not tied to licking dog actions will not be covered by the system. Chen felt awkward after hearing the system's explanation. He had thought that he would be able to slap people in the face and counterattack instantly. Who knew that he would still need to be a licking dog? He didn't have endless wealth. He could only spend on others. He was still a poor pauper. His Su-Lei worth was 1 trillion, but he was still a pauper. Hearing this, Chen understood that if he used the method, then the licking funds were for women, right? 90 trillion. That's right, 90 trillion licking funds has been put into this card, but they can only be used on women. After she becomes the host's simp, part of the money spent will be returned to the host's account and become the host's personal property. At the same time, other rewards can be acquired. After the explanation, a black card that looked very high-end appeared in Chen's hand. Immediately, Chen looked at the woman in the store who was glaring at him and thought to him, Su-Lei. Then let's try it out with this girl in front of me. Chen was not angry. Instead, he probed and set a line. Of course, he wanted to see if this licking method was real. If it was real, then how awesome would this method be? Beautiful girl, don't be angry today. I'll invite you to spend some money. As soon as he said this, a system prompt suddenly sounded in his thoughts. Ding! Licking action. The task to reverse the situation with Su-Lei is now open. Mission completion reward, 10% licking cash, 5 building points. Explanation, strengthening points can improve the host's physical strength, including appearance, spirit, strength, speed, etc., etc. Hearing the system's explanation, Chen couldn't help but exclaim in his heart, this system is really against the heavens. After Chen spoke, Su-Lei saw his sloppy appearance and quickly looked down on him. Oh, you want to play big? Do you want to flirt with me? Do you have the ability? In the shop, some people who recognized her spoke up to talk. That's Su-Lei, the beauty of the school's art department. I heard that she's very good at it. She once made a man spend 30 million with just 3 words. This guy seems to be in trouble. Chen didn't care about the gazes of the others. For the past 3 years, he had abandoned his honor to be an SIMP. He was used to such words. With a confident expression, he said, whether I have the ability or not, you'll know if you try it. She raised her payment QR code and knowingly made things difficult. In that case, I want to invite everyone in the grocery store to have a snack today. You can pay for me. After she stopped speaking, a hint of coldness appeared in her eyes. You're just a guy who wears clothes from the market, and you're trying to learn how to flirt? I'll show you what it means to lose face. Chen didn't say much. With the licking dog system backing him up, why didn't he try it? Ding! Her eyes widened in shock at the scene, and she shouted in shock, You paid with your wallet? 50,000? Everyone present was stunned. It seemed that no one had thought that Chen would actually take out such a large sum of money because of Su-Lei's words. 50,000 was just a move. It seemed that he really didn't care about money. This man looked ordinary, but he was actually a secret tycoon. However, he didn't pay attention to the faces of the people around him. It seemed that 50,000 yuan really was nothing to him. He looked at Su-Lei and asked, 50,000 isn't much. I wonder if it's enough to add your WeChat? She looked at Chen, who was smiling at her with surprise. She thought to herself, "Am I blind? Is this man a tycoon?" If so, then she had an idea. She moved closer to Chen and said, "Wait a minute. It's fine if you want to add my WeChat, but you have to go somewhere with me." However, she saw that Chen was blushing and embarrassed. She thought to herself, "Let's see how I'll teach you a lesson." Su Lei quickly led Chen to the mall. As they walked, she said happily, "First of all, let me make it clear that I'm not a gold digger. I just want to see if you're serious and respect me." She quickly stopped at a very big brand shop, Gucci exclusive. Chen smiled. Then he thought to him, Su Lei, it was just the right time to use her to test the licking dog system. After thinking it through, Chen said without doubt, "Very good. Take whatever you want." "Junkai, do you think this bag looks good on me?" Chen didn't expect to run into a friend. The familiar voice from the past 3 years was now spilling out for another man. Lin Shitong was showing off to Huang Junkai when she also found Chen's presence. After the two of them locked eyes, Chen was also a little stunned. He looked at Lin Shitong for a while.